Payne again to Victorious. That's a bit more aggressive, and that could be out, and it is. Taken safely on the rope by Darcy Short, and he doesn't trouble the score as much tonight. Pretoria's gone for a single, and although it's not James Vince, it is a wicket.
You overtook me. Sure. That's a nice shot. 4 runs from the moment it left the bat, pierced the field, and that is trademark James Vince.
Payne's got mid on and mid off on the edge of the circle, and Vince goes aerial. Now that could be out. It should be out, and it is taken at mid off.
Hammond.
It is Hammond under the hat, and Vince goes. It went up a very long way, but it's an important wicket, a second wicket for David Payne. And there's the rerun.
That's clever. That's almost gone for 6, actually. A ramp shot there from Albert. Just goes driven, and that could be 4 runs as well. Charlesworth gets a fingertip on it, but can't stop it going away to the boundary. And Albert's on the charge here.
From the Ashley Redden, shorter or slower ball, and punched away by Albert for 4. He's found the gap.
Slower ball, bowls him. David Payne, the wily old fox, absolutely outsmarts Albert.
Great cricket that. Really, really clever. Albert absolutely bamboozled by that.
Absolute genius from David Payne. That's why he gets big bash contracts. That's why he wins tournaments.
The slower ball, when it really works. And again, Brevis fires that past Jack Taylor's a chase on up towards the rope, and it will go for 4.
Wow, that outfield's so quick. Here is Smith. Big shot there. Ollie Price is under it. That's no good though, because it sails about 15 yards over his head.
Get in with these two.
That's in the air. He's going to find the gap though, and Ollie Price can't get there.
Short and pulled by Brevis out into the deep and taken. Immediate impact, golden arm from Charlesworth. Hammond again with the catch, and Charlesworth in. Short again, pulled. That will go for 6. That's a big hit towards the marquee. Comes into bowl to him. That's gone away to Cow Corner, and it should be caught, and it's gone straight to Hammond. Here is Shaw back into the attack. Oh, and that was it's gone for 4 straight down the ground. I wonder whether Shaw even got a fingertip onto that drive from Fuller. Here is Shaw from the Ashley Down Road end. Shaw, Fuller's hit that high into the air. Will it drop safe? It will. No, it won't.
It's played over the top. That could be 4 runs. He's found the gap beautifully. Precision placement there from Howe in the Howe family as well. That's up in the air. He's going to get 4 more there. This is very clever cricket from Benny Howe. Rebuilding.
Taylor in. It's pulled away. Could be caught. Brilliantly caught.
That's in the air. Has that gone all the way? No. Hammond again.
Payne again to Curry. 19th over, and Curry goes aerial and gets 6. That's a good hit down there. It's off,
wow.
Almost off the back foot. He just stood up and punched it. Payne again in, and it's pulled by Curry away to the mid-wicket boundary, and Charlesworth can't stop it. It's gone for 4, despite a dive from him.
That's 4. Straight over extra cover. That's down the leg side. That's going to be... That's not a wide. They must have flicked the pad.
He's conceded 9 in the end off that last over. Tom's force everyone on the offside. Runs in, and Hammond tries to pierce the gap, and he does pierce the gap. That'll be a runaway to extra cover for 4. Crosses the rope now, and he gets a tap of the gloves from Darcy Short, because
that's onto the hip, and Short doesn't miss out on opportunities like that. Just helps it on its way around the... That's up in the air, and it's 6 runs to Miles Hammond. Curry. 4 runs off the pad, possibly. No, runs. It's a little feather around the...
Here's Jack, cut away. That should be 4 and will be 4. It was a chase round the... I say a chase, a trot round the rope for Toby Albert, but that Jack bounds in, and that's 4 more. It's Hammond's picked the gap there. That's our way through extra cover. Brevis can't cut that off, and that's raced away. Waits for him, and he's bowled. That's a good comeback from the young man. He's yorked Hammond for 22, so he's got Gloucestershire away, but he hasn't really made a big dent in that total. Miles Hammond walks off.
Short goes over the top, 6 runs. He's just timed that lovingly and tenderly, caressed for 6. Short goes up in the air. That's 6 more. Darcy's on the charge.
From the Ashley Down Road end. Big appeal, and Bancroft's gone first ball. Up goes Jack Chantry's finger, and Dawson strikes with his first delivery to Bancroft, and the Australian has to go. Let's have a look at this from behind the bowler's arm. Dawson, and there is the reverse sweep, clever, and it'll go for 4.
Well,
I thought he was going to play the orthodox one there, but he's
been around the block, got the t-shirt, but drops one short, and Ollie Price punishes him, working it round to fine leg before Price moves into double figures.
Here's Fuller to short. That is short, and it's gone for 4. That's just a judge shot off his hip. You can't drag it down like that. The back-to-back championship games off the back of 2 wins, they would still feel the chances there.
Fired in by Ollie Price, and that's a fantastic effort by Brevis, but he can only parry it.
Through from the Ashley Down Road and pulled by Price straight to Brevis. He's gone. So 2 dots, and then again a tighter line delivery, and Brevis in at short mid-wicket, and Price has found him, and therefore he has to go, and Gloucestershire lose their 3rd.
How? Taylor out, caught by James Vince, one skipper caught by the other, and just what we said, Gloucestershire didn't.
And that's very fine. That will be 4. Curry looks aghast at that, but Charles has got a feather on it, and that's a good outcome for Gloucestershire in this 15th over.
Yeah. Oh, Darcy.
Short's pulled that from Fuller away into the man's stand to take him to within 1 run of 40 balls. And having said that, of course, Dan's giving him the commentator's curse, and he's clipped that straight to the man at backward point. Jack's taken the catch, and he's bowled him. 3 on the offside, and Van Buren pulls him to the leg side. That might go for 4. It's split the gap, and it's gone. It's gone all the way to the rope. Howell is annoyed, but
that's gone up in the air. That's going to be out. Oh no! That's him in the box. Payne's going to run through, and they're going to scamper a leg by. What's happened there? He's given out LBW. He's giving him out LBW. I thought that hit him like in the box. Let's have another look at this. It looked quite high. I know Van Buren's not the biggest guy around. Let's have a look here. Scores level, final ball. And Payne whacks it for 6. Gloucestershire win. A thrilling game of cricket. And that's how you finish off a game, isn't it, Ian?